Okay, the next paper is this paper is from the CHIJ Combined School. Okay, so the main energy source is the sun. Which letter in the above represent food producer? So again, I told student, right? You see the arrow that points out. Can you see this one? Very obvious. All the arrow point out. So C is all the arrow pointing out. So you have to explain your answer. So it says C is eaten by A, B, and E, and it never feeds on other animal or plants. So it makes its own food. Okay, this is how you explain producer. Okay, so this part. C is eaten by A, B, D, and E, and it never feeds on other animals or plants, so it makes its own food. Which organism is or are both a prey and predator? Explain your answer. So it's actually F. So F feeds on B and E, and is eaten by G. Okay, very straightforward, this part. Explain how population of B would be immediately affected. Okay, I put in the word would be immediately affected if population A increase. So again, you look at this part, right? How would this B be affected? This one. Okay, how would this B be affected if the population of A increase? So if A go up, right? So you follow the shortest path. So A go up means what happened to the C? That means C will drop, right? Yeah, because A go up, so C will drop. If C drop, B also drop. Okay, so the population of B will decrease if A increase. So this is a reason that you should present here, this part. Okay, population B will decrease okay, put it smaller. Population B will decrease if A increase, as there will be more of A to feed on C, which you can see here, yeah, in the picture there. Okay, so this is the answer for this section. Okay, let's continue in the next one. Okay, this one is the blood vessels. You take a look at these questions, and I will send to you the answer which I just screenshot. Okay, this question, explain why the heart of the unhealthy person need to pump faster. Okay, your paper have this question, right? Yeah. So you look at here, the diagram Y1, right, is actually less obstructed by the fatty deposits. So the same volume have to go through that same volume of blood. So with a smaller hole, okay, so you mentioned this part. They say explain why the heart of the unhealthy person needs to pump faster to circulate the same volume of blood compared to the healthy person. So the unhealthy person, this is what happened, has fatty deposits. Okay, the unhealthy person has fatty deposits in his blood vessels. The volume of blood being circulated through these vessels would be less than that of a healthy person. So less oxygen can be circulated around the body. Part A. So because of this, let me see part B. Okay. Pump fast. Okay, therefore the blood has to pump faster. Less oxygen. Okay, can you change this part, the last sentence? Okay, because the volume of blood being circulated through this vessel will be less, Therefore, the heart need to pump faster. Needs to pump faster in order to deliver the same volume of blood. In order to deliver the same volume of blood. Okay, this part. Okay, because they ask you why they need to pump faster, right? Okay, explain why the heart of unhealthy person need to pump faster to circulate the same volume of blood. Because you see this part, right? The vessel is smaller, so that means lesser volume can go through. Okay, yeah. So that's why in order to receive the same volume, the heart has to pump faster. Can. Okay, next one. Based on the graph, who is more likely to have a narrow blood vessel? Give your answer. So just now, actually part A already help you, right? The one that has narrow blood vessel will pump faster, right? So it's Susan, right? Susan, then you say her heart is pump faster to ensure that the same volume of blood flow through. Okay. So this part is Susan. So you say her heart has to pump faster in order to ensure the same volume of blood flows through the blood vessel within the same period of time, so as to supply more digested food and more oxygen to produce energy. Okay. Okay, now it's already 6:02. So the remaining questions I will go through next week, because I know some of you have not time to finish, right? Yeah. So the remaining questions I will go through next week. Okay. For the time being, you'll take note of this. And then I will screenshot the answer to you all and send over now before I end class, so you can download the answers provided, and then later I'll send to Emma for her to show to her daughter. Okay, the last screenshot I sent to you is 19. 17. Okay, I missed out one. I sent 18 first. So the last three screenshots are slide 18, 19, and 20. So I hope that you have acquired new skills in my online teaching. So I wish you all the best in your studies.